a little vid about an action I bought on my way up here. A lot shortly Enfield action. Thought I'd tell you a little story about it. It's sort of common sort of thing when you go to a country gunsmith and they got a gun, they got an old 303, they just can't sell, no one wants it. And I'd looked at this particular one a few times in the past and thought, oh, it's got some things on it that I don't want. It's, God, do I really want that thing? And this time I thought, no, it's all historical. It's stuff that, you know, in years to come tells a story. So I bought the whole rifle, but being a junker, the barrel was absolutely flogged out and of no value whatsoever. Someone had been farting around with the sights, so I just let the gunsmith keep those. He might be, they're no good to me. And all I really saved out of it was the bolt, sorry, the buttstock bolt, which has a Lithgow star on it. So that was a worthy find, even though it doesn't really matter all that much because they're in the buttstock and no one really sees it. But the Lithgow star, as you can see there, Lithgow A star, they are fairly hard to find. Not that it matters. And the brass butt plate, it's got a bit of a bend there, but it looks all right. So it's been dropped fairly harshly just there. Nothing amazing about it. The two bolts weren't worth anything. I just gave them to the gunsmith. That worn out. He actually had to cut grooves in them to get them out of the get the screws out of the woodwork. And what am I looking at there? Oh, sorry, the wrong way around. It's, I don't know if you can make orange Arsenal. You probably can't see it. These iPhones, they're good, but they're not that good. So I kept that. And interestingly enough, someone's had this apart recently and cleaned all the verdigrease off the back. You can just see a little bit of verdigrease there. And you can see where someone's been scratching it all off with fucking scour or steel wool or something. But they're pretty common, these things, but you can't throw them out, of course. Now, to the action, it's quite a nice, tidy old action. The base of it here is badly pitted. It's a Bathurst Armoury one. Which is it? Oh, that might be just varnish and shit, I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway because I do have a better matching one than this at home, of which I will probably put on it. But it is a LSA 1912 Shortly Enfield, number 3. It's a very nice marking, that, very, very nice. You don't normally get stamps like that. The little crown is, what's wrong with these fucking iPhones? They don't focus. Very nice crown. Oh yes, now I remember. I do get comments from people saying, you swear too much, you swear way too much. And I'd like to say to these people, if you don't like my swearing, please exit the room and line up outside to blow it out your fucking ass, because I don't give a flying fuck what you think. I don't make enough videos or get enough views or have enough people subscribing to actually make any money. I'm just doing this because I want to. And if I offend you, I don't care. Fuck off. There's a couple of little markings there. The serial, hello, the serial is an interesting one. It has been crossed out up the top up here with the new serial number, but it does have a full thorough rebuild marking on the top that shows you it has been back to Lithgow for a rebuild. So a lot of the parts on this will be not original British stuff anyway, which starts of course with the BA marking on the bottom. The bolt head, MA45, It's part of the rebuild. And of course, if you flip it over, where's my finger? MA50. So I've got rebuilt then. The actual screws on it are all chewed out. They'll just be replaced. It's missing the ejector and of course the safety. The ejector's easy to get. I've got a few of them sitting at home. The actual safety, it would have had a Lithgow safety put on it along with that. The cocking piece, that would be a Lithgow, of course. But originally they would have had the oval cocking piece and the dog bone safety, of which I've got at home. But of course, being rebuilt, what do? Do you put it back to the rebuild, or do you put it back to British? I don't know. The bolt itself, it seems to have a W or an M there, not real sure. Over here we have, that's a broad arrow. So I'm assuming it's British. It's a bit hard to tell. There's no other markings on it. The cocking piece is a bit tight on it. Trying to do this one-handed ain't easy. You bastard. I think it just won't. It's just a little bit small. Put a bit of pressure on it. Coming up. Go across, you bastard. If I had two hands, I could get it out, but I can't. Oh, there we go. So no markings apart from the Manildra 45. It's a Manildra 45 cocking piece. There's no great amount of rust on it. It's a very nice bolt, actually. So what do you do with this sort of thing? Do you rebuild it as a FTR, or do you take it back to original British, or do you just grease it up, stick it in a plastic bag and put it in your gun safe? What do you reckon? Oh, the other thing is, bit of a problem, this buttstock bolt. Oh, you can actually see it's chewed out. The thread in there, some idiot's just jammed it in crooked and burred it all up. Now I can't get, once I took it out, I can't get the damn thing back in. So that's a trip to the gunsmith, which it'll have to go to a gunsmith sooner or later anyway. Anyway, just another drama. That's that.